Hey YouTube, um, today I'll be doing this MK11 tier list. I've I've actually been playing MK11 since 2019. That was like since December 2019 up until now, and Mortal Kombat 1 just got announced, and they're saying it will be out in September. So yeah, I guess it's all about Mortal Kombat 1 now. So as a final farewell to Mortal Kombat 11, I wanted to do this tier list to share with you guys my thoughts exactly on the ranking of all the characters in Mortal Kombat 11. Now this tier list, I'll be making this tier list in my own opinion, based on my own experiences with the game. So I'll start from the bottom. I'll start from the worst character all the way to the best character. And as you can see, the way I've made the rows here, we have S plus for this. I'm reserving this one for the top five characters in Mortal Kombat 11. Then we have the S tier. Then we have the A, then the B, and the C. The main reason why I've ended with the C is because in MK11 every character is viable. Each and every character in this game is viable. There is no such thing as a bad character in Mortal Kombat 11. Every character has what it takes to actually play the game the way it was intended to be played, and any character can make it work. But some characters have a more better advantage, I would say. They have a greater advantage than others. So because of that, that's when I'll now be creating the placements to create this tier list to show you guys the best characters all the way to the west. So now, without wasting much time, I'll start with the worst character in Mortal Kombat 11, and this is in my own opinion. So that's none other than Rambo. Rambo is the worst character in Mortal Kombat 11. I'm sorry. He has good tools. He has good tools. He has the command grab. He has the landmine. And honestly, if you think about it, I think that's the only good things he has. I mean, of course, he also has a good armor break. He has uh, he has a grab crashing blow, which can also which can be extended into a full combo. He has some good tools, but I feel like to actually win with Rambo in Mortal Kombat 11, you'd actually need to work much harder than if you were actually playing like any of the other characters. So yeah, in my opinion, Rambo is the worst character in this game. Second, Nightwolf. Most people will not agree with me, but I think Nightwolf is also one of the worst characters in Mortal Kombat 11. The only good things he has it's his command grab and the damage. I guess he has some pretty decent damage, and that's really it. Apart from that, everything else about this character he's bottom five. I'm sorry. From there, I'll go to Melina. As much as I love this character, and I actually play Melina myself. I'm a Melina player. She's not my main per se, but I love this character in this game. But she has it hard. I'm sorry to put her in bottom five, but I think she's not that good in bottom five. She's not. She has a good command grab, which also armor breaks. I guess she has okay damage. Her movement is good. She has good movement, but apart from that, she just doesn't work as much as she should. You know, to actually win with her, to actually beat the rest of these other characters with Melina, you'd actually be having to sweat. You'd actually be having to sweat a lot more than if you picked someone else. So I think she gets also outspaced. The only good thing she has is the movement and her zoning and her command grab, I guess. But otherwise, that's anyway. She's bottom three. After that, then Baraka. I'm sorry to all Baraka players. This character, he's fun. He's fun. He has good tools. He has insane damage, and that's really the only thing he has is good damage. And of course, he also has good range, but that's really it. He doesn't have any good staggers. His pressure isn't really scary. There's no way you'd be staggered to death by Baraka. He'll just maybe try to outspace you a little bit and hit you hard once he opens you up. He also has a grab crashing bro, and but I don't think that's enough to actually like carry him. So I'm sorry, guys. I can't explain it any further. But Baraka is bottom four. I'm sorry. From Baraka now we go to Flost. Flost. Where is Flost? Oh yeah, there she is. She's such a cool character in this game. She's so good. I actually mained her at some point, but I'm sorry, guys. It's hard to make first strike in this game. It's just hard to make first strike. I'm sorry. Frost is bottom five in my opinion. I'm sorry. I think Frost is actually worse than Scarlet. That's in my own opinion. I think she's worse than Scarlet. I'm sorry. So yeah, that's the bottom five in Mortal Kombat 11 in my opinion. Then now we go further. Next we have Scorpion. Now we are in the B tier. Scorpion. I like this guy. I like the way he plays MK. He has good spacing. He has good range. He plays neutral really well. But he has good crashing ball. He has like grab crashing balls in both ways. He has his forward three. It does a crashing ball on counter. But I think he still lacks in most of the cases. His stagger pressure isn't real at all. His damage is good. He has good damage and grab crashing balls. That's the only good things he has. But otherwise, you actually have to take risks with Scorpion in order to open someone up. You actually have to take risks. You have to rely on strike throw, and his staggers unsafe. His back one is unsafe. The only good stagger he has is his forward three and his 13 frames. I'm sorry, guys, but this is where Scorpion is in my tier list. And after Scorpion, then we have Scarlet. Yeah, I think Scarlet is better than Scorpion. She has good range. The only weakness she has, Scarlet, her only weaknesses is that she has too many gaps. Like everyone knows that she has too many gaps. But besides that, she also has some ways to deal with the gaps. You know, she has the parry, so if you want to switch, you can actually you can parry through the gaps if someone is trying to forest block you a lot. But otherwise, I think she's still solid. But because of the gaps, it's if you are fighting against someone who is good, then you would actually be beaten. But besides that, I think she's still solid. She's better than Scorpion. So here she is. After Scarlet, then we have Shiva. Yeah, I think that's where Shiva should be. Yeah, Shiva. After she got nerfed, no one even cares about her anymore. But I still think she's solid. I still think it's hard to win with Shiva. It's hard to win with her. It's hard. Her damage she doesn't. It's okay. Yes, decent damage. Kumano. Ah. Anyway, I still think she's at least better than Scarlet. That's in my opinion. So yeah, we move on. After Shiva, Shao Kahn. Where is Shao? Yeah, Shao Kahn. That's where Shao Kahn is. Shao Kahn got buffed. He has insane damage. He has good range, but he doesn't really have any good meats like to check you with up close. And he also has to take risks in order to open someone up. You know, he has to rely on strike throw, and he doesn't even have grab KBs unless, of course, if he does the buff, then his grabs do like tons of damage. But otherwise, I think it's hard to open someone up with Shao Kahn. But when he opens someone up, he has insane damage. But at the same time, it's hard to open someone up. You have to take risks, and if you weigh them, actually, I think this is where Shao Kahn should be. After Shao Kahn, then we have the OG top tier, Sonya. Most people say Sonya is like bottom five, but I don't think so. I think Sonya is actually pretty good. She's not that great as she was maybe in the beginning because she doesn't really have any good mids to check you with besides like pokes. She actually have to poke you in order to check. Then she can go into her mix. She can make her mix safe using the her fireballs, but at the same time, you can actually forest block the fireballs if she amplifies. I think she's a risky carry. She relies on mix. At the same time, if you are fighting against someone who is good, someone who can react, then the mix will not take you anywhere. You end up having to rely on strike throw to actually open someone up, and at the same time she has so many highs and people can easily micro attack or yes on her, so she has to be poking a lot. In her range she also doesn't have like very good range because her back one it's a high. Of course it's an advancing high, but I think this is where Sonya should be. I'm sorry. Then after Sonia, we have the Sindel. Yeah, Sindel. Yes. This is completely ordered, by the way. This tier list, I'm creating it. It's ordered from the bottom all the way to the top. It will be ordered, in my own opinion. Ranking the characters from the worst to the best. Every character, I'll be each and every character that's in front of the person of the character. I mean, it's actually better in my opinion. That's how I'm making this series. Like here, Nightwolf is better than Rambo. That's in my opinion, and so on and so forth. Going to Marina. That's like basically how I'm doing it. So yeah, here I think this is where Sindeo now comes in. Sindeo, she's good online mostly because most people can't react. They can't react to her gimmicks. They can't react to her mix online, but offline, offline base, you can't get far with Sindel. She's weak. She has good range. She can reset neutral with her forward. It's forward four up four. That string, she can just abuse that and reset neutral all day long. But if she can't really open you up, then I mean, it's useless if he can't open you up. Unless, of course, if you are fighting like a good scenario player who maybe try to beat you in neutral, but at the same time, I just think she's a really if you can react to her gimmicks, if you can react to hair flip, if you can react to her fake mix, you can actually punish her hard. So anyway, this is where Sindel should be, I think. Then after Sindel, we have another Edenian, Rain. Yep. Rain is better than Sindel. The only good thing Rain has, the only good things is grab crashing bros. Yeah, he has grab KPs both ways in his movement. That's really it. That's the only good thing he has. And if you can play good neutral, you can actually the Rain, yeah, you can actually be taking wins with Rain. But at the same time, if you're fighting against someone who is patient, someone who knows how to take, someone who knows how to tackle us, or someone who can deal with the strike throw, because you have to rely on strike throw mainly with Rain. So I think that's not enough. Because comparing with the other characters, I think Rain is just too honest. You have to be abusing movement, I guess, to whiff punish people, but this is where he belongs. Anyway, moving on. After Rain, we have Terminator in A. Now we're in A tier. After Rain, we have Terminator. Terminator, this character has three-way mix: overhead, low, command grab. And unlike Sub-Zero, Sub-Zero also has mix, but without the command grab. So you have to be guessing overhead, low. If he grabs, you can react and take maybe. But with Terminator, if he command grabs you, there's no take or acing that. You can't take that. You just have to duck, and you can't be ducking a lot because he has a stupid overhead. His Feral Bro does tons of damage. He's a good character. He's a solid character. But I think besides from the mix, there's nothing else he can do. He doesn't have grab KBs. He just has to mix, and if you can react to the mix, if you can broke right, then you can actually outplay him. You can use the rest of these other characters to actually gimmick him, to actually open him up with gimmicks. Otherwise, he will mostly just have to rely on mix. That's all he can do. So I think this is where he belongs, Terminator. After Terminator, then we have my old main, Kitana. I think Kitana is better than Terminator. I'm sorry. You can say what you want to say, but Kitana is better than Terminator. Kitana is I think she's slept on mostly. She's not that good. At the same time, she isn't too bad. She plays neutral really well. She has good zoning. She has good spacing, and most of her strings are safe. She's mostly safe. She has some kind of gimmicks. I- she's just, I think she's well rounded. She's well rounded. She's not as broken as these other characters. At the same time, I think she's well rounded. In my opinion, I think Kitana belongs right here. This is where she belongs. Then yeah, moving on. After Kitana, I would put Kung Lao. Yeah, Kung Lao better than Kitana, better than the rest of these guys. Kung Lao, he has good mids, good range, he has good damage, good crashing bros. Yeah, Kung Lao belongs here. After Kung Lao, I would put my old main as well, Cassie Cage. Cassie Cage was she was top tier before customs, but when customs came in Mortal Kombat 11, like she didn't benefit anything from customs. So well, the other characters they benefited a lot from using custom variations. She didn't get anything from customs. You know, even I still play Yasqueen, Cassie and Digital Soldier. Like if I have to play Cassie, I will not even use any custom. I'll just use the default variations because she has trash customs. But at the same time, I think she's a solid character. She's too honest. She doesn't have like some kind of gimmicks that you can actually take someone by surprise. But at the same time, if you're a patient player and if you know how to play good neutral, if you know how to counter poke properly, then I think she's a good player. She's a good character. So yeah, there she is, Cassie Cage. After Cassie Cage, then I would go for the Zona Robocop. Yeah, this we all know what Robocop is capable of. We all know he's like the best son in MK11, and apart from like being insane at zoning, he also has a command grab that's a mid, which means if you are up close with this guy, you'll be getting command grabbed 16%. You'll be losing 16% free, and if you want to dodge the command grab, then you have to be jumping, and he can easily take you down from the sky as well. And if you don't stay too close, then he can zone you out. So I think he's really scary. But besides the zoning and the command grab, I don't think he has anything else. He doesn't have like the necessary damage. He has a huge health, but he has like the biggest life, the health bar in the game. So yeah, all in all, this is where Robocop belongs, I think. Then after Robocop, we are going for Jade. Yeah, the counter pick. Yeah, Jade is better than these other characters at this point in Mortal Kombat 11. She has good mids. The only thing she has that I hate about Jade is that she can't her 1-2 or her fastest normals they don't lead you anywhere. You can't punish proper with like 1-2 1-1. You won't be getting any damage from punishing with 1-2 or 1-1. The only time where you actually get like decent damage is when you are punishing with either back two or back three mid kicks. Otherwise, I wish she could get more from out of her fastest storm, out of her stunning 1 or 1-2 or 1-1. But besides that, I think she's a really good character. She has good pressure, she has good zoning, she has anti-zoning too. So yeah, there you go. There's Jade. After Jade, we have Geras. Yep, Geras. Geras, very good character. He has been nerfed several times, but I think he's very good. And I'm forgetting Aaron Black. Aaron Black. Aaron Black, I think he should be somewhere back here. I would put Aaron Black. I would put him there. That's where I would put Aaron Black. He has mix, but it's not the kind of mix that would take you anywhere. The only good thing Aaron Black has is his anti-zoning tools, his cut shot, and his command grab, and I think that's really it. So I don't think Aaron Black is someone you should be actually scared of. So this is where I would put Aaron Black. Anyway, back to Giras is very strong. He has been napped several times, but I still think he's strong, and there are lots of pro players like out there who actually still make tons of work with Giras. He's a very strong character. He has good mids, good crashing blows, good strike throw. Very good character. So as of this moment, I think this is where Giras actually belongs. He's only beat by the rest of the characters that I actually haven't put in the tier list. After Giras, I would put Sub-Zero. Very good character, Sub-Zero. He plays spacing very well. He has at least good range. He has some good range to actually whiff punish you. He has very good damage, especially with customs. He has a grab crashing blow. He has a counter crashing blow. He has a slide crashing blow. He can actually make his mix safe with the ground ice. I think he's a very solid character. The only thing that holds him back is that to actually get anything out of his mix, you actually have to take risks. You know, out of his overhead, you have to you have to commit with him most of the times in order to open someone up. You need to commit. If you play solid with Sub-Zero, you may not get much, but you have to commit in order to get the most out of it, and that would actually put you at a disadvantage. But otherwise, I think Sub-Zero is a very great character in MK11, and he plays MK11 very well. Anyway, moving on. Now we are going to the S tier. We will go. I forgot about Raiden. Yeah, Raiden, Raiden. Raiden has to be somewhere around here. I would put Raiden. Yeah, this is where I would put Raiden. He has good mids, but it's hard to open someone up with Raiden. His teleport is good. He has a good teleport. He has a grab KB, but yeah, I think he gets pressured a lot. I don't think he can contest much with characters like Jackie or Liu Kang, in my opinion. That is, I think he's okay. Raiden is okay. He could have gotten better, but he's okay. But I still think this is where he belongs. He's not better than the rest of these other characters. So that's where I'd put Raiden. Anyway, moving on to the S tier. Now after Sub-Zero, I would put Shang Tsung S tier. Very good character. Good staggers, good zoning, good counter zoning tools. He has good crashing blows. He has guaranteed damage because once he opens you up into the Elmar Cliff, into a down two, he's guaranteed 25% every time. From every opening, he's guaranteed at least 25. He's a good character. He deserves to be in the S tier. After Shang Tsung, I would put Johnny Cage. Yeah, I think Johnny Cage is good in this game. I think he's better than Shang Tsung. Most people say Johnny Cage isn't good nowadays because you can duck away you can duck away on him a lot. He doesn't have any good mids, but I beg to differ. I think Johnny Cage is still very good, and I think if if you actually made Johnny Cage and put in work, he would actually get you praises. He's very good. I think he's better than Shang Tsung, in my opinion. He has very good comeback, very good range. He plays neutral very well. He's a honest character, but who plays the game very well. So this is where he is. And I was forgetting about Noob Saibot. Noob Saibot, in my opinion, I want to put him above Kitana because of the damage alone, but no, this is where I put Noob Saibot. The only good thing he has is his damage, and that's really it. Besides, apart from his damage, I don't think Noob is much of a threat to anyone. I mean, he can easily reset neutral with his shadow slide on block, but nowadays with the gimmicks of the other characters, I think that's not enough to actually like give you an advantage. He doesn't have any. I mean, he has the 9 frame mid, but he doesn't really have any range. And in most cases, you actually have to commit to get anywhere with it. I mean, it has a crashing blow, but that's nope. So this is where he belongs. He has very good damage. If you can open someone up, then you'll be hitting them hard. But to actually do that, you have to rely on strike throw a lot. And of course, he has grab KBs as well, which makes him dangerous. But I don't think he actually belongs anywhere apart from this spot. This is where he belongs. Anyway, moving on to my S tier. So after Johnny Cage, I think the character, I mean, who deserves to be after Johnny Cage is Kano. Yeah, Kano, very good character. The only weakness he has is that some of the characters, most of the females and some of the other male characters, like even Johnny Cage, they can actually low profile his speed from his best string. But even if our characters can try to low profile to duck under the speed, I think a good Kano player can still find ways around that. He's a solid character. He has grab crashing blows. He has a command grab that does 18%. He has biomagnetic pull, which is like very broken. It's very good. Overall, Kano is a very strong character in this game, and he would actually get you somewhere if he actually mained Kano. He would actually be insane in this game. So yeah, better than Johnny Cage. After Kano, I would put Spawn. Spawn better than Kano. Yeah. And I noticed I'm forgetting Devourer and Collector. I think yeah, Devourer and Collector. Okay, Devourer. Devourer she's good. She's good. She's very very hard to actually use to actually open someone with. But for someone who can do that, she's actually good. She's not too good, but yeah, I think she's somewhere there. Yeah. And I think Scorpion, yeah, Scorpion has to be here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's where Devourer actually belongs. And then Collector is really scary as well. Collector. You know what? Rain can actually come up here. Rain can be in 8 here. Yeah, Rain can be there. Yeah, Rain can be there. Collector. Yeah, Collector has to be better than Sonya, but not better than Raiden. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think Collector is really strong in this game, and I think he is better than these other characters, but not better than those. Anyway, moving on back to ST. I was on Spawn. Yeah, Spawn is insane. He has insane damage, insane range. He has so forfeit. Yeah, this character needs. Yeah, this is where this character belongs. I think Spawn. Now after Spawn, I think Spawn. Wait, before that. Anyway, I forgot about Jax. Where does Jax fit in this game? No, you know what? I think Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero should go in S tier. Yeah, there. Jax. Jax has to be here. Jax, yeah, I think Jax has to be there. Sindel, I think Sindel can come there. Yeah, Sindel can be in A. Yeah, I think Sindel can be in A. Yeah. I think this is it. I think this is looking good. Anyway, after Spawn, looking one of the best characters in this game. Very good zoning, very good crashing bros, both ways crashing bros. He has good staggers. He has everything you need in a Mortal Kombat character. The only weakness he has is his range. He doesn't really have a good like range, but his 1-2 has pretty good range. His 1-2 is actually pretty advancing. So and his fireball, he has fireballs. Liu Kang is very good, so I think this is where it belongs. Yeah, after Liu Kang, I would put Joker free. Full screen normals. He has very good. He has guaranteed damage, 26% guaranteed out of every touch with customs. He has Vero Blow cancel. Yeah. This is where Joker belongs. Then I think we are remaining with the 5 characters, and now we are going to S plus. Fujin S plus. Yeah, Fujin. I think he's S plus. He's very good in this game. He has insane movement. He has very good damage, very good crashing blows, and I think he deserves to be S plus in top 5. But I think Korokan is better than Fujin. Yeah, I actually believe Korokan is better than Fujin. Fujin is really good, but if you are fighting against someone who is good, someone who knows the matchup, someone who knows how to beat Fujin, if you forest block wind, you can actually punish it. If you forest block with forward 3, his slide, you can actually punish it. He's very good, but if you are fighting against someone who is patient, if you are patient enough, I think Fujin is he can actually be uh, he can actually be beaten if you are actually patient enough and if you know the matchup. So he's very good. He has very good tools, but at the same time, he has to rely on strike throw as well. He has to rely on strike throw much to actually open someone up. And most of his other tools, like his wind, if you forest block his wind, you can actually punish it. You know, characters like Liu Kang, characters that like a flying kick or something, an advancing move like that, can actually punish wind on forest block. But it's not that simple. I know. That's why he's in S plus. But I think Koro is better than Fujin. The next, I forgot about Cetrion. Cetrion has to be here. Cetrion, yeah, Cetrion. Fujin is better than Cetrion. Free, yeah, free. But Cetrion, I think Cetrion is still very good. She was nerfed. She has now 950 health, but I think she's still very good. Most people are still sleeping on Cetrion, but I think she's still very good, and I think yeah, she needs to be in S plus. Anyway, after Kodo, now we have Kabo. And of course, now that automatically means Jackie is the best character in MK11. These two characters, Jackie and Kabo, these two characters are like the best characters in this game. But the main reason why I've put Jackie as number 1 in Mortal Kombat 11 is because she's literally broken. I think Jackie is broken. Like the recent tournament in Combo Breaker, we didn't see any Jackie player at the Combo Breaker. But that doesn't mean that Jack isn't good. Jack is very good in this game. Customs gave her goo and she can zone now with goo. With goo gives her guaranteed damage. Every time she does the goo setup and you get grabbed, you are losing like 20% if you are grabbed on goo. At the same time, if you get shimmied, then you are losing. She has like unbreakable damage. She Jackie, she has air mix-ups and she's always safe. She has very good staggers. All her staggers are safe. Very good pressure. The only weakness she has is that she gets outspaced, but I think her forward 3 is still good enough. It still covers good enough space. And her back 2, she has like that back 2 string, which she can use to actually whiff punish when she needs to get in quickly. I think Jackie is the best character in a Mortal Kombat 11. I think if there's no way you'd actually be bad in MK11 if you play Jack. If you play Jack, then you automatically be a good MK11 player. Same with Cabo. He's always safe. He has mix-ups in the air. And Cabo has very good range. He has insane damage as well. He has a good armor break. But I still think Jackie is better than Cabo. I think Jackie, Goo, especially with Goo. Without Goo, I think Jackie would have been here. Or maybe here. But with Goo is very important in this game. Like there's no way you are making a comeback on Jackie. Once she has you, once she has your life like very low, she's guaranteed to actually take you out. Goo is so good to the point where if she grabs you on Goo, you are losing 20%. That's basically like grab crashing balls automatically, because if you get shimmied, then you're also losing like 40%. So Jack is the best cat in this game. You can challenge her in the air, but she has so many mix-ups in the air than Cabo. Then Cabo comes second. Then Koto, then Fujin, then Cetrion. Alright guys, that's my tier list. That is my tier list for Mortal Kombat 11. I did this tier list as to as a last gesture to thank not NetherRealm Studios for Mortal Kombat 11. This was one of the best fighting games I've ever played in my life. This game actually changed my life. It gave me home and a reason to live. I've been playing this game since 2019, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Everything about this game is so good, and I love it so much, which is why I had to share this series. I had to show you guys what I think about the characters and their placement. So yeah, in my opinion, this is the Mortal Kombat 11 tier list. Jack is the best cat in this game. She has mids everywhere. In Mortal Kombat 11, there's people like to do like dark OSing, tech OSing. Those things will never work on a Jackie player because she has 9 frame mids from forward 2, forward 1. Her Hashimi is she has a shimi that's plus on block. It's +2. Her 1-1 is +2 on block. It's a shimi and it's plus like spawns, but spawn isn't that he isn't that broken because up close he doesn't really have like a fast mid to check you with. But Jackie has 2 9 frame mids that will launch into a full combo that will do like 40% damage if you get opened up. So she's very very dangerous. She has very good damage, very good pressure. She has air mix-ups. She's safe like all the time. She's always safe. It's always her turn basically. If you saw characters like Kanimani I think is the only like Jackie player that truly abuses her tools. It truly makes her blocking, and I can't wait to actually see what Kanimani will achieve at combo at Evo this year. So yeah, in my opinion, Jack is the best character in Mortal Kombat 11. You can never go wrong with Jackie. If you are unsure of what character you want to play, if you want to dominate in Mortal Kombat 11, you can never go wrong with Jackie. So yeah, there we go, guys. This is my Mortal Kombat 11 tier list. I'll just download this image and post it on Twitter or something. Yep. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.